We saw what the manager can do with the attendance, and at the end of the session I told you guys the admin has a little more power to write whatever the decision a manager has made, right? On top of that, there is one page view which is only visible to the admins, that is live attendance. This actually lets you know who's actually at work right now and what was the check-in time, and then if it was on a site particular or if it was a random site. Okay, if you will see the outlet name or the device number, both you can track what's called the location. And these are the inactive employees that you have right now. Yeah, these are all my dummy account that I create and never use these, and I can use these too. Okay, so you see, even myself, I haven't checked in this demo Carbonate account. That's why it's in the inactive list. Let's do a check in. Just going to do this, and as soon as I will refresh, oopsie, T instead of R. Okay, as soon as, okay, this is my check-in entry already, 4th of March, and you see my name is already added here. Okay, so this is a live attendance. It will keep account. You will see the number of people active and inactive, simple as is. You can switch to full view, and I'll tell you a secret of the top bosses. Whoever using Carbonate, they normally have this screen running on their side window, so they get like side window meaning like side screen, so they can see who is coming and going. All right, so this is how they want to use it. So if I will check out, it will actually take my name out of it. So let's see what is the export options available, like what are the export options available for an admin. So attendance, export attendance data. Let me show you export option. There is an import option that I will talk about later. Export option, attendance data, export compensation data, export attendance documents. Remember, when we do the mobile check-in, there is an option to add remarks and attach a document. This is where you will download those documents from. Short attendance data, who came in late or went early. Okay, this is not available for everybody, and this is also not available for everybody. So don't worry about this. These are my test things. So let's export the data and see what the form looks like. This is the attendance. Now you can select a particular outlet and all the people in that outlet, or all the employees, and then you want to select a particular employee or all the employees, you can do that. And then you have a date range. Now this part is simple. This part you need to understand. Okay, please try to understand this. If you will download attendance within any set date range and will not check any boxes, these check boxes, you will see only the activities. That means somebody checked in and checked out on which day, which time, and all that thing. I'll show you a sample. So it will only show you that report. All right, there you go. It only shows me Carbonate demo. Just now we did, right? And then Elvis Presley, last name, last name, and these are the activities and their statuses and everything. This is the day, if it's a working day or not, date, in, out date, out time, logged hours, in outlet, out outlet. If there was any shift name you have created on the system, and then I will talk about that in rostering just now. Then in status, out status, original in time, original out time. Remember, you can change the time of attendance. So the original will be recorded over here, and then this is where the amended will be appearing. If you want to jump straight to this location where this employee was at the time of check-in and check-out, provided he was allowed to check in and check out from any location, you tap on this and the system will take you to the location on your browser. Right? So this report gives you that option, and then you have comments, check-in remarks, check-out remarks. These comments are with the amendments that you can type in. Then in attachment, out attachment, remember check-in and check-out, the attachment documents, the link will be there. Then company entity, working days, check-in temperature, check-out temperature. So this is a lot of information, but it gives you the targeted days that where there was an activity. Now let's apply the next filter, the checkbox rather. I want to export with all the dates in the range, 1st to 4th of March. Let's extend this to 7th of March. If I will download it, it will show me what are the working days, what are the not working days, off days, leave days, and everything. And even though there was no activity, there will be blanks. Okay, it's a similar report to what we had just now, but it gives me a little more information that this person completely did not log hours for these 3 working days. If it was an off day, I can understand he wasn't supposed to work. If it was this person was on leave, of course there will not be any entry. So this gives you a more detailed version of report with same information we saw just now. Some people want to see only the activities. Some people want to see all the details. Okay, let's go see with the next checkbox, attendance within the club attendance for the same date in and out row. If I will do this, it will actually show me all the activities in one day. That means in, out, in, out, in, out. And then eventually it will give you first in, last out. So you can do multiple attendances like check in, check out, check in, check out, check in, check out. And then at the end, first in, last out, and how many hours you had logged. This is very, very simple report. Now, if we go to apply this checkbox and remove this one, there will be a new type of report. Okay. You guys need to really do these things for yourself, then you will know. Okay, so this person had in out, and then these are the break hours from 2 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 2. This is the main information that you have over here. Now there could be a question, what happens if I have all the checks? Could there be a question? Okay, let's put all the checks and click the download button. You can have different combinations here. Okay, so it is giving you the dates of then the days of the activities, the break time. It's a kind of like a merger, but the only thing is not there is a breakdown. So that means the breakdown does not work with all 3 checks. The breakdown of working and non-working days. Okay, so that's the only thing which is not included in this report, which to me is actually weird. It should have been there. So this is, you can try different combinations here. Okay, any questions? If you have, please type in while I'm preparing for the next topic. Okay, so next is your compensation data. If I will want to same thing, outlet, employees, date range. So let's say I want to see my overall, I'm keeping the small size data over here so that we don't get confused. Okay, let's just try for the whole month of February. I'm not sure if I have any. Okay, there is finally some. Okay, so it tells me name, email address, compensation name. Okay, working on a holiday, non-working day, and leave encashment or whatever, and the dates, days in, out, in, out. Okay, this is the in, out. Then how many hours logged? This person was not expected to work on holiday, and like the holiday on working day, on holiday on a non-working day, the difference. So this person had a holiday on a non-working day, so that's why there is a full day compensation which is still pending. It needs to be approved if you want to give this person off in lieu. Remember yesterday we did approval of one, but from manager account, and the admin was not done, so that's why it is still pending for final approval. And then this is the late checkout. It means it's the overtime after working hours. If it was early check-in and you are allowed to earn early check-in overtime, then there will be early check-in and there will be overtime. Leave encashment, this person had leaves carry forward that he wanted to in cash. So that's what it is for. So this is the compensation report. Let's move on to the next. Let's check the questions. Nothing. Good. It really will help me to cover this page within like time that I had thought. Short attendance, it's just simply giving who did not log in and log out on proper timing, and if there were any shortcomings of the log hours. So let's see. There you go. Okay, so Elvis Presley to 17th February, Wednesday, working day, in date, in time, out date, out time. Expected in time was 9 a.m., but checked in at 12:40. Expected time out was 6, but this person did at 12:49. So you can see um, the logged hour and everything. Like this is the report um, for your short attendance. Okay, along with that, it contains all the information we just spoke about, all the attendance related information. Let's move on to the next thing. Okay, these two again you won't see, so there is no point of talking about it. These are still under testing. We are developing some features, should be automated, but we have this manual fetch kept for now so that we can test. Okay, so this should be automated. It is actually developed and deployed already, but these options I still have in case I face any problems. Okay, let's talk about import option. So there is only one thing that you can import in this, that is the attendance record. Please note one thing. If you are trying to correct any attendance, you do not import it. You do the correction of attendance right here on this team page. All right. Like Ricardo also suggested to the client, if you will import, it will not override it. It will be considering as if a new data is coming in. So there will be duplications. Okay. So if your intention is to correct attendance data, you correct it from here. If somebody had missed completely, like Hosanna asked me a question yesterday about check-in and check-out, like force check-in or auto check-in, right? So that can be done using this import option over here, but the correction is not done through this. So it has given you the what's to called a template. So you will put the email address, in date, in time, out date, out time, comments, check-in message, checkout message, then in outlet and out outlet. So once you have this, you can you can go back into the same page and attach the document here, and you will import it. Now, please note one thing: the date format. Please read the instructions carefully. The date format is very important over here. It has to be DD-MM-YY. Okay, and if you will save it in CSV file, the problem with the CSV file, it implements this date that you have format over here. Every single computer, it will automatically force this date format. So please change the formats. Like I have this, right? So the quick way is to change the cell format. This because I'm explaining all this because the data migration team needs to know all these things, and if there are new fellas. Okay, so then you apply a custom formula, remove a general word from here, and put DD, MM, YY, and YY. And then when you force it, you see the difference over here, different date formats. Now, if I will save it and I will open it again it will force the same date that I have over here. Okay, so please make sure that the date formats are correct. Otherwise, you will see an error and the upload will not be successful.